What is going on, Cuffros? Welcome back to another video. Today we are visiting the oldest farm that I know of here in Florida. We are at Trapper Nelson's place, an old trapper. That's why all these enclosures are super old-fashioned. Trapping native animals here in Florida and keeping them literally as his own pet. And he just had this big property similar to what I have, but just with native Florida animals. It is all abandoned here in the middle of Florida, miles and miles into the Loxahatchee River. So how did I get here? Let's rewind back to earlier today and I'll show you. First, we stopped by one of our little fishing holes to catch some fish. Got him on! Nice old lane snapper. I did bring a fish trap because I wanted to try that as well. We've got the fish trap right here. We also have our sardines right here. Spanish sardine over the boat because this could be nasty. We'll come back for this later. We got to go visit the real trapper's house. Now we're heading even deeper into the river and we're heading to someone's place called Trapper Nelson. It's this little hut he had built in the middle of the Loxahatchee River, like we are miles and miles into it. Vince Trapper Nelson was an American trapper, hunter, and zoo founder. Though he was born in New Jersey and lived in Mexico and Texas, Nelson is best known as establishing a homestead turned zoo on the shore of Florida's Loxahatchee River. Look at the little gator right there. As we talking about gators. It's a little baby.
A little baby.
That thing is so tiny. Look at him right there. It says Trapper Nelson. And you turn over here and there's a little hut. Some kayakers are here, but here it is.
We finally made it to our destination. I've been drinking my urine for 3 days.
Look at this little bungalow, dude, we're pulling up on. It's just a bunch of wood stuck together and it's made it through all the storms. And we are here. Original wood. How crazy is that? Look at this.
Built this thing. This was his boathouse.
This is his little hut house on the water, so you can get out onto the ocean. We literally took the intercoastal all the way back here. Look at these bamboos. I mean, dude, I am truly just sharing this experience with you guys right now. This is crazy. Look at that. Gotta take one of these. Let's see. Trapper Nelson. Well, there we are. I'll put it right here for any of you that want to pause and read it. Look at all these little huts. Oh my gosh, you can climb up there. There it is.
Oh, there used to be
little traps.
There's bunny cages.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. There's even a little water bowl in there, dude. Check this out. This is right next to whatever the heck. Kept all these coconuts right there. How cool is that? There's a bunch of these just random like little hut things. Look at this one, bro. What was he keeping in this thing? What do you think he kept in here?
Probably gators. I mean, there's his other gator ones.
Oh, these are the alligators.
And then look, you got.
He has the little drain right there. And this is a pool.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a little bit of land. Dude, this explains it all. Look at this. Alligators. That is crazy, bro. Look at these old cages. And he did it from scratch. Just sticking wood up together. That's what he would open and close it. There's another one right here. Look at how crazy that is. If you look up in there. These are massive gator cages. You got the hinges right here. And it opens like that.
Probably to feed them.
What is this? Oh, they definitely put these in.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say.
He wasn't, yeah, oh yeah. He wasn't over here building bathrooms, but this is one of the most craziest things I've ever seen. So now I am over at the Wildcats. As you can see, there's a Wildcat logo right there. And these enclosures are amazing and they're made out of all wood. He's got chain link, like pretty much wrapped together if you look closely. And they're just like different squares of the chain link. At some point there was probably a bobcat in here, native cats to Florida, that live literally right here. Everything is made out of literal wood and old chain link. Look at this. This one says raccoons. He had a raccoon enclosure. Little opening right here. You can see right in. That's literally where his raccoons used to stay. How crazy. And then over here, we have another raccoon. Literally just a bunch of wood stuck together. A little bit of chain link and a raccoon enclosure. That is so cool. Continue on the property and I'm kind of passing what we already showed. These gator enclosures are just so dope. Check out this hut with a little Jeep. Got a Jeep under it. That's cool. A little trap in the back. And this Jeep actually has steps as if we can go sit in it. Someone's taking care of that. Here we are approaching another just shed that he put together. And it was just wood. And then inside the wood he had pretty much caulked it with concrete. I'm assuming this is where he lived. Yep. Holy moly, it's dark. We are literally where Trapper Nelson was living. He's got bunk beds right here. Another bed right here. Walking into here. No way, dude. Look at this. How crazy is that? Look at the kitchen. Does the water work? Comment down below. Do you think the water works? Yes or no? Obviously no. Oh, imagine it worked. There was Trapper's toilet. Walk out of the bathroom. Look at these old doors. Look at this fridge, bro. Oh my goodness. Wow. And as you can see right here, what does it say? It has a picture. Hidden treasure. In April 1984, an old legend of hidden money came through, totaling $1,829.46 were found by park rangers. Found 1,800 bucks laying around in coins in the wall pretty much of this fireplace. $1,800 worth. Alligator jaw. And some skins. I think this is a, this looks like to be a bobcat. Maybe a bunny rabbit right here. Hey, does this water work? Nope, that one doesn't either. A whole entire thing for Trapper Nelson.
In 1942, Trapper Nelson was hired to remove snakes and spiders from a nearby radar training school called Camp Murphy.
That's insane. And then what's the last one?
Services, products sold, things he made and sold.
Like an absolute beast.
That would be you.
Yeah.
That'd be you.
If Paul lived off the land.
That is so cool. Wow. Well, fellas, we're experiencing this all together. I'm glad I had to take you. Look at this trap, dude. Is that the one he was using? That's gotta be the trap.
He was 6 feet 4 inches, 240 pounds.
That boy's a stud catching them gators. There's more traps over here, so now we're in the middle of the property. Like, these are all rusty, but as you can see, he was a pro trap builder. Brenton and I need to take some advice. This guy could build some fish traps. This is one of the coolest experiences ever. And if you're from Florida and haven't seen this, I encourage you to come. And if you aren't from Florida, honestly, this is probably worth flying for. So fortunately, there's volunteers here throughout the day. We're gonna get to sit with one of them and get a little bit more info on the man himself, Nelson.
Trapper Nelson was born in Trenton, New Jersey in 1908.
And what made him come to Florida?
Older stepbrother
Yeah.
and a friend jumped on the rails, if you know what that is.
Yep.
Trains, went out to Washington State,
Yep.
and went down to Mexico and came back to Florida and found Jupiter to be a great place for if you're a trapper.
And he just loved trapping it and hunting animals.
Yes. Came up, found this shed over here was his first one.
This one right here was his first shed?
Yeah. And that was already here. So he
This man was a builder, huh?
He was.
He was out here building.
All that work, all that hand hewn.
That's awesome. Now, did he die from cancer?
He thought he had cancer.
Yeah.
And he knew people dying that way. It wasn't very pleasant. So he was over here, got a shotgun, and did himself in.
Oh, really?
He had an appointment with DeBose downtown about a land deal. Didn't show up, so 3 days later, Mr. DeBose came up here and found him land dead.
Wow.
And then the coroner came and said it was self-inflicted gunshot, but what he really had was enlarged prostate.
So my guy was totally fine?
Yeah, he didn't like doctors, so he didn't want to do that.
That was the well right there?
That was his well. He put in a gas pump to pump water up to the tank on the top, and also over the bathroom he had a tank so he'd fill that with water.
So he had hot and cold water?
He had hot and cold water. What he did was, on his wood-burning stoves in the house, he would run pipes through that so he had hot water to the showers.
Thank you for your time, man.
Well,
appreciate that big time. You'll probably see Bill out here vibing. You're here for 3 months?
we started the first of the year. We'll be here at the end of March.
Amazing. Thank you. Appreciate it. This is a little loft he built right here, and they don't have any safe enough ladders, but his old ladders that he would use to get up there are still right here to the side. And this is all cypress and pine wood. It's beautiful, beautiful wood. But this man was a true builder, for sure. My goodness. Bill, you're subscribed?
Yep, I am. Proud member of you.
Yes. Thank you, Bill. If you're not subscribed, Bill is. So you should subscribe. Subscribe down below. Right, Bill? Yes. Tell him to subscribe.
Treat yourself.
Back to the boat we go.
Yeah,
and we got to travel all the way through. We're back at the bridge now to check the trap. It's been how many hours? It's 4:30 in the afternoon. We set this at like 12, so it's been in here for 4.5 hours. We're about to see if we got anything. We caught absolutely nothing. Not a single fish. I ain't no Trapper Nelson, what can I say?
You're definitely not.
Look at that. Little springs on the bed. That boy's out here squeaking at midnight.